memories are not of anything specific. They're more like memories of feelings, as opposed to... My earliest memories are not of anything specific. They're more like memories of feelings, as opposed to events. Feelings of abandonment, feelings of loneliness, feelings of sadness. They say our destiny is formed in these earliest moments, that our fate is determined at this critical juncture. The chosen begin their path towards greatness. The ill-fated are doomed from the beginning. The unfortunate devour themselves, searching for annihilation. You see, we're all prisoners of our own nature, locked into certain patterns of behavior. I could no sooner change the path that I've been placed upon than I could stop a swallow from migrating or a salmon from spawning. So it is written, so it shall come to pass. Quote the raven, nevermore.
Hi, I'm Justin Gill. I'm a nurse practitioner at Providence Walk-In Clinics in Everett, Washington. Get it?
Gene, the only thing my mother's doing is trying to get herself on TV. She doesn't care about me.
I hear she's a philanthropist. She gives money away.
Yeah, she gives to charities just so she can get her face on television. Gene, the only reason my mom showed up was she saw Judy Bagwell on TV and figured it was her opportunity to be on television. I guess she figures if Judy Bagwell's one half of the tag team champions, maybe she could spear Goldberg and become the world champion.
Well, I think that might be... Just a second. Chris Kane.
Raven, is your mom gonna drive you home at the...
Hey, hey, hey!
Oh my!
Hook play.
That's
oh, Mrs. Levy is here. Mrs. Levy is here. Believe. Enough is enough. This is the holiday season. This is family.
Scotty, you need to come home with me. Scotty, you need help. Scotty, let me just take you home with me. You need to go back and see your doctor. You've got some problems, honey. You've got...
Mom, you don't care about me. You don't love me. You never cared about me, and you never will. You just want to be out here so everybody can see you. What about me? What about Raven?
Scotty, you know that's not true. I love you. You're my son. I want to help you. You need help. You need to go back and see your doctor.
I'm going to go home. Don't you? Fine.
All right.
From the studio that brought you Elf.
Anguish, fear, and sorrow are emotions we all feel, but never more strongly than in our adolescence, when just having an acne-ravaged skin. One's acceptance by others is a barometer of one's popularity. If one is different, a misfit, maybe unattractive, unathletic, one is in for a lifetime of cruelty and suffering that will traumatize permanently. You see, scars are souvenirs you never lose. The past is never far. You can try to repress it. You can try to hold it back. You can try to deny it. But it will still continue to grow. Stronger and stronger. Like a malignant cancer that can't be satiated. Each of us manifests our pain in different manners. Whether it's 3 in the morning in bed, tears in one's eye. Whether it's a need to destroy everything beautiful, or just simply shutting oneself off from society. My father never gave me what I needed, so I understand what it's like to do without. They should understand this. They should give what's needed. I can see this. I can feel the pain. Why can't they understand? Quote the Raven. Nevermore.
Your ticket to unforgettable performances and standing ovations. Buy theater tickets with Vivid Seats. Life happens live.
Raven? It looks as though you've thrown your hat back into the mix here, TNA.
They say that Raven's epitaph should read, "For all his vaunted genius, he wasn't intelligent enough to not stay past the expiration date. They say that I'm washed up." Well, that's what they said about Funk in 1982 when he retired, and again in 85. And by his 5th or 6th retirement, he came out and challenged and then beat me for the ECW World Heavyweight title, and I learned a valuable lesson. And the lesson is, let the Joes and the Kurts and the Christians beat each other senseless, and then come in like a vulture and swoop down and pick their carcasses clean. And when I want to get back in shape, there's 2 people I want to wrestle. One, the War Machine Rhino, because he's crazy enough to gore a shopping cart just to try and kill me. And the other one is Abyss, because Abyss is just barbaric enough to try and pull my eyeball out while I'm trying to dig his out. So I think the 3 of us should have a nice little match. Except it won't be Bound for Glory. It'll be more like Bound for Gory. Quote the Raven. Jeff Hardy, I want to like you. Really, I do. You're reckless and you're strange, and like my heroes Keith Richards, Joe Frazier, Jake Roberts, you're willing to take 3 just to give 1. But, as perhaps the greatest military strategist of all time, Napoleon once said, "Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever." And unfortunately for you, the glory in my future means extinction in yours. I know it's sad. Bad choice, perhaps. But bad choices don't seem so bad when we're making them. Until you look back and wonder why. Well, I stopped wondering when I was 12. And I started hurting people. Understand this, I want to care. I want to care. What I've done and seen so much. I've hurt and beat and battered not just opponents, but family, friends, even loved ones. The caring is a luxury I can no longer afford. Understand this, there is no salvation for me. Where I'm going, the only way to advance is to cause more pain, inflict more damage, and cause more suffering. I know who and what I am. I live a life without illusions. When unfortunately, illusions are the one thing that comfort us all. I am the living, breathing embodiment of the Khmer Rouge. I'm the most ruthless, unforgiving person on the planet. I am a human cancer. I am a killer and a warrior and a slaughterer of so many souls that even God, Allah, and Buddha working overtime or having a hard time keeping score. Jeff, I'm sorry, but some must die so that others may live. I have a legacy to fulfill, and you are standing in the path of my immortality. If I could, I want to comfort you with the words that my evil, abusive father said to me. He said, this is going to hurt me a lot worse than it's going to hurt you. But that would be a lie, and we both know it. So Jeff Hardy, May 15th, prepare to be terminated with extreme prejudice. So it is written, so it shall come to pass. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
And these superstars look more than ready to get going here. And when I think of it, I think of somebody who's incredibly loyal, which is definitely something to be admired. Beautiful reverse STO, face first. He just cannot be caught. Next week too. Nice combo.
Unfortunately for my opponents, somebody has to pay.
There's the Irish cross.
This isn't going to be pretty. He's hurting now. If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse. That'll hurt. DDT. Point of the elbow.
Great reversal. I got to say, I'm impressed. No, another reversal. Neither of them are willing to give an inch here. The better part of Fallon. Bringing it back between the ropes. Wasn't expecting that. How impressive was that reversal?
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. To the outside now. Perhaps looking to gather his thoughts. Seth Rollins is so cocky, and it shows when he does something like that.
It's not cockiness, it's confidence.
Harsh impact.
Oh, reverse STO.
Oh. Into the Hurricane Rana. Nicely done.
One of the things we've learned about Seth Rollins over the years is his resilience, his never-say-die attitude, always in a match.
Don't ever count the Kingslayer out. He's got an overabundance of heart, plenty of guts, and will do whatever is necessary to pick up a win or vanquish a foe.
Boom, what impact!
Narrowly avoiding trouble. Yeah, that could have been bad. Oh, good night. And the broke kick.
Well, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Face crusher. Oh, nasty impact. Ooh, well measured.
Oh, look at this awesome Sicilian barrage.
The buffet of punches.
Boom! Underhook suplex.
Oh boy, ready to strike, guys. What are we gonna see?
Big time knee, lariat combo.
He's in big trouble. Right across the back.
He's struggling a bit here. Ooh, knee left.
Beautiful reverse STO. Face first.
What a clothesline!
Ouch. What impact? This is gonna be big.
He's trying again. Boom! Right between the eyes. Spin kick to the midsection. Scoop slam. Oh, I missed you. I wanted to knee you in the face again. Spear! Spear! And he's heading back in. Oh, saw it coming. Ooh, what impact. That was vicious. He's getting a little battered now. Boom! Knock him down. Ouch. Oh, reverse STO. Rollins very comfortable up there, prepares for his attack. Seth Rollins got a dangerous pop there. Great move by the Architect. Well, nasty fall. He's been quickly taking control here. Training, strategizing, and execution. It's all coming together right now. For the second time tonight, up the turnbuckle goes Seth Rollins. Wow, he escapes it. He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole. Kick to the gut. Hooked up. Too quick to catch him there. He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display. Finds a way to reverse. Reverse STO. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Another attack above the shoulders. So devastating. Set up for a second time. Kick and again to the back of the head. Is it enough? Is it enough? Knee lift. The rest of this action, we have the winners.
Alone in a room by myself was a major mistake, because I think it's driven me certifiably out of my mind, because being crazy was the only thing that kept me from going insane. Unfortunately for my opponents, somebody has to pay for tonight's transgressions. Monty Brown, Abyss, welcome to the age of apocalypse. I'm in a game of fools without no rules. Monsters ball, they'll take the fall. I drop the bait, I decide their fate. Dropping the bomb, intellectual Vietnam. Hardcore to the bone, my home is your home. Welcome to the Terror Dome. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Now let me out of here, cause I wanna hurt somebody. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Damage you can do. You just start to...
What did you say? What did you say?
2 years? That's it? What do you want to just tap out to a headlock? Huge revenge, pain. Oh, the damage you can do. You just start to get good after 2 years. After 5 years, you increase the pain. 7 years, maybe you act like you care about them. At 9 years, then you really drop the hammer. But when you get to 20 years, oh, things just become bigger, brighter, because it never ends. Sometimes I wonder, do I hate Dreamer? Do I love Dreamer? I don't care, because it goes on forever.
And nothing about this makes you want to break free, to find a new meaning in life.
No, it's orgasmic. Why would I want to break free? It goes on forever. I'll be in an old age home right next to Dreamer in a wheelchair, and I'll still be cutting, slicing the bag that has drips in his medication.
In an Extreme
it's
Rules
going to be
match,
glorious.
it's hard to
I
predict
can't
what will
wait for
happen,
those
but there will
days.
be chaos. I can assure you of that. The thing I love about Extreme Rules is we're guaranteed something from out of the blue. Outside interference, a weapon nobody sees coming. Oh, who are you kidding, Corey? You just love this anarchy, don't you? Confession. Guilty as charged. Gets out of the way and fast. And then if you ask me, guys, matches like this where there are essentially no rules are one giant free-for-all where absolutely anything can happen. Reverse STO. He got out of the way. Keep trying. He's just dominating at this point. Just a steady dose of punishment on display. I like the way you describe this match, Byron. It's one giant free-for-all. And while it's exciting to watch, it's absolute torture on these superstars. It is, Cole. Unfortunately, matches like this usually result in injury. Sometimes serious injury. Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside. Flying forearm. Carefully measured knee drop. The leg is, oh man, right on the jaw. That'll ruin your day. He's lost some of his wind now. No need to panic, he's still swinging. All the way out, flex. Amazing reflexes on display. Oh, right in the face. This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries.
With all the destruction, with all the carnage, Byron, is there a key to victory in something like this?
There cannot be any hesitation to do what you've got to do. You have to be aggressive and stay on the attack.
That's what it's all about. Pull out all the stops, dig down deep, do what you have to do.
This takes strength, speed, and innovation. And don't forget about a merciless mean streak.
And again, yet another counter. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Oh, man, spine-crushing impact.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT.
This is just going to be physical. There's no other way to describe it.
Reversal. What a counter. Just caught flush.
He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
It's Extreme Rules. Serious injury comes with the territory. Lightning fast reflexes.
Buster!
Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. You know, this is just one of those matches you want to sit back, relax, and just take it in. The tension, the drama. This is electric. And he's heading back in.
Oh, right there.
He evades the attack. Got him caught. The Dragon Screw. Game changer. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heat.
He's finding himself in trouble here. I'm not sure how he's even standing. Haymaker connect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got him hooked. DDT! And we are done here. Shoulders on the mat.
Time to go for a smoke.
Lauren, it's for his own good.
Yeah, but be careful, Lauren. You're putting yourself in a position here.
He needs to get better, Lauren.
Lauren out to protect the monster abyss. Now he's threatening her.
It's just part of the process, Mike. It's not hit her. It's not touched her. What?
Raven? And Raven comes over the guardrail here at the impact zone. Raven enters the ring to confront Dr. Stevie.
I'm not saying Raven can't be part of the therapy. I'm just trying to figure out how. Oh, come on.
And look at Dr. Stevie back up. And then he takes the kendo stick right to the head of the monster abyss and hits him again.
It's the only way, Mike. He's got to be hit by a familiar face from the past. It's the only way. It's the only way it can happen.
He's absolutely defenseless, and you're ridiculous.
Raven, what a return.
Lauren in shock, looking on as Raven returns to give Abyss a beating and another shot with the stick.
The mental healing, though, has started. Because now we can put a face to his pain.
Chris, I'm sorry. That's all the time we have for this week.
The monster abyss suffers a beating at the hands of the returning Raven, thanks to Dr. Stevie. And if you think about it, Raven and Stevie, they have a long history. Raven and Stevie Richards, they go back years, and now they're together again here at TNA. I think it's pretty obvious that Dr. Stevie is behind Raven's return, as Daphne's not done yet.
Well, and as you look at Daphne and try to figure what she's all about, it makes perfect sense for her to be associated with Raven and Dr. Stevie. Lauren coming out here, what on earth?
I mean, Lauren and Taylor Wilde, I mean, they go back years. They're friends from college.
Well, she's crazier than Daphne for coming out here.
For over a decade, one thing has been every wrestling purist fan's wet dream. The reunion, the return of Raven and Richards. Now the question is, why Abyss? Why Abyss? Why not? The reason is because he disobeyed doctor's orders. Dr. Stevie wrote a prescription that needed to be filled. Now everybody knows that the better the medicine, the worse it tastes. And I promise Abyss that this will be the foulest tasting thing he's ever put down his throat. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Well, the toxic shot therapy continues for the Monster Abyss.
Travel plans, but I need you now. Hurry. I don't care what happened. I need you to get here. Please, Chris, hurry. Now! What?
Thank you. I'm sorry, Taylor. It's all the time we have for this week.
At first, I questioned this toxic shock therapy, but when I see the influence that Raven and Dr. Stevie have on Daphne, I think it's working.
This is help back here. You okay?
Just momentarily, clothesline missed. Impact zone.
What do you think? I mean, he had to count 3, right? What the hell's going on? There's no kicking out of the black hole slam. Lights went out. What in the world happened? No, again?
Just as Mick Foley goes to pick up the steel chair, we see another blackout here in the impact zone. Oh! My God, there was a fireball! Raven threw fire! No! And then there's that even flow DDT! He threw fire in the face of Mick Foley!
Raven's back in TNA!
Wow, what a series of events we see right in this one match here. But I mean, think about this long-term history that Raven has with Dr. Stevie, with The Miz, and even Mick Foley.
Introducing Instant Cap.
Fuel your greatness with Gatorade's proven formula to help you reach your goals.
Raven, it looks as though you've thrown your hat back into the mix here at TNA.
They say that Raven's epitaph should read, for all his vaunted genius, he wasn't intelligent enough to not stay past the expiration date. They say that I'm washed up. Well, that's what they said about Funk in 1982 when he retired, and again in 85. And by his 5th or 6th retirement, he came out and challenged and then beat me for the ECW World Heavyweight title. And I learned a valuable lesson. And the lesson is, let the Joes and the Kurts and the Christians beat each other senseless, and then come in like a vulture and swoop down and pick their carcasses clean. And when I want to get back in shape, there's 2 people I want to wrestle. 1, the War Machine Rhino, because he's crazy enough to gore a shopping cart just to try and kill me. And the other one is Abyss, because Abyss is just barbaric.
Okay, guys, here we go.
At the risk of sounding morose, following the first elimination, one of these superstars will get absolutely dissected. Think about that for a while.
Wow, caught off guard.